Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. So today I yet again have someone new and just another, fun person to play with. I have Nebula, probably one of the best spies in SpyParty history. Just so many creative plays that he does. Really good solid sniper as well, so it should be a pretty high level match hopefully. And obviously I am going to be talking through everything that I am doing. So, yeah, here we go. So we're playing a Summer Cup Mockset. This one is probably going to be the bracket stage format. I did group stage with Guggy, but it is also nice just to practice Mockset or a bracket Mockset just in case, we end up making it there. So, obviously it's the goal of every tournament I play in is to hopefully get far, but yeah, we're going to get into it here, and I will copy and paste the setup right here so you can follow along. So, there we go. Okay. So, gallery, obviously, we're practicing, our mnemonics and memory mainly right now. So, mask and scream. Obviously, no cheeses have happened yet. And we're also watching early flirts. Sorry, with a slide, it looks like. We have white dress and general at blue bookcase, which is going to be a cleaver. And we have Cain and Alice with our vines. So maybe you picture like some cleavers smashing, like some cleavers like slicing through some vines or something. Okay, Taft, reject, but that's not really an actual reject. That doesn't look like it could have been a flirt from Teal. Alice, maybe. Alice's paths are interesting to me here, I have to say. Okay, Wheels has bug, obviously. We have a bear at the top left. We have a tuba top right. So bear, tuba. Should be the first print down, which it is, so salmon with the first print. And really, right now, we're just memorizing stuff because nothing's happening, so, there's no, purloin that I missed or something yet. Oh, my bad, I don't know why. I just highlight salmons if he was going to go for, statues or something. Okay, but only print could be salmon. Smallman is rejecting right now. Queen goes, literally right on top of boots there, which is a little interesting to me. All of our original flirt pairs aren't really next to each other, so. Bear tuba. Rocker is finishing inspects at the moment. She also had a right bookcase visit, so Rocker will be someone to probably pay attention to. Irish with a slide. We have Buns and Alice on the left-hand side. Looks like the ambassador took a drink, so Seek is going to get a print. So Seek salmon. That would be anemone. So we're picturing that in our palace. And Rocker goes to blue bookcase, which I think is interesting. So, not that sus. Salmon. Okay, salmon reject, though, which is really good for us. Cain. Watching for time add, too, because that's always an option, don't forget. White dress is at the right bookcase. Wheels could have a bug from the beginning of the game. White dress slide. Okay, bug's not really, not really an option right now for anyone really but general. Mask and scream. Teal with the first print. Maybe a difficult print, but she doesn't have a drink, so. Okay, Seek, which is a really interesting path. Looks like a slide from Wheels. Well, I'm hoping it's a slide from Wheels. I didn't technically see it all the way, so I will be careful. That's definitely a slide. Okay, no swap that has gone off. Time add. So I don't think it's Buns for this time add. If I'm going to be completely honest, Wheels hasn't even been at the front of the venue yet. Most likely it's either Salmon or Alice, I would think. Although I think I just saw the purloin go off. So okay, I'm actually not sure who it is, but it's not Buns and it can't be Rocker. So most likely is it Teal probably. I think Teal still needs another print. So, I think this is Teal finishing print, so I'm going to have to shoot Teal, I think. And it is, in fact, the spy. And you kind of get to this consideration. If you look, there's 4 people that could have done the purloin here, and they're all in this back conversation here. Well, let me go. So, after I look at Smallman, you see 4 people. Kay doesn't have mission progress, and neither does Queen. I see Teal with the drink, but then you see Teal finishing up prints at the end. So, you just shoot Teal there, because we just did a BV. So, I don't have the time at all, but that's my bad, but. Yeah, pretty good looking game. Okay. So spying against Nebula, or any good sniper for that matter. I try to keep my game as simple as possible, which is counterintuitive. But really, you're trying to avoid obvious flirts with people. You're trying to avoid obvious flirts. You're trying to avoid being obvious, really, is really, I think, the main thing here. Okay, so White Dress leaves. We're going to Purloin for her just in case here. So White Dress now has a Purloin. So Nebula probably has this down to just a couple people now, which is fine. White Dress probably is a little sus here, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hopefully make him have to hold his shot. Looks like I'm flirting with Disney here, so if I'm a sus, this path looks pretty bad in my opinion. But it doesn't necessarily look that bad, but it could. Okay, could be B here, but we want right dress in this BB. Okay, we're gonna gulp our drink here. So you kind of want to watch the laser to see the reactions that he does, because you don't feel like he's necessarily completely on top of this Purloin here. White Dress with a good-looking path, though. We're gonna take another drink again, and we're gonna walk away. Okay, we're gonna stop right here on this pad. Hopefully, White Dress stops with us, which would be really, really helpful, but she does not, unfortunately. So, we're just gonna go and try and chase her down here. Hopefully, she stops on this pad over here, which she does not. We're in a pickle here. I obviously can't finish missions here, and I think Nebula has this way too narrowed down. The best time to do something would have been right after I Purloin, so maybe going for a bug. But even then, I think Nebula would probably find it, so we're really just going to try and go for like a BB here. But we're not going to try... I'm going to BB basically when he comes in a conversation here. We're going to sit BB as well, I think.
Banana bread.
Okay, hopefully that's still credited with real. And there we go, we got a save shot, luckily. And this whole entire game is kind of a bluff. So the bluff is really just mainly like, oh, I have missions. Because so here's the thing. If I BB it at like 30 seconds, you're really paying attention to a specific person behaviorally to see who BBs there. So if you do it around the 1 minute mark, you're kind of saying to the sniper like, okay, I might be finishing here. So you're either going to have to decide if I'm finishing or if I'm just bluffing here. And so the question that I silently posed to Nebula there was like, do you think I'm finishing, yes or no? And, you know, without really knowing what else, who he was sus of. For example, I don't know if Sam was actually even in the chain or not, but it doesn't matter because the BB timing could be seen as pretty spy-like, and so I think taking the BB makes a lot of sense at the 1 minute mark as opposed to taking it at like PayPal me later. Right. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna teach you guys how to go PayPal something right now. So like when you really want to win and you really want your opponents to just int. Okay, so no bug from Irish there, but Disney has a bug. Okay, so Laugh Nunu, and Scream. Wheels with the watch check. And then we have an apron, and then we have a flower. And then we also have some rain boots. So I just picture like some really big red rain boots. Alice could have a bug. So there's a lot of bug credits here. Alice could have a bug. Maybe Irish could have a bug. Same with Disney here. A lot of bug credits. So you're gonna want to watch flirts this game, I think. So interesting if Duke goes next to Irish. Buns goes next to White Dress. Seek doesn't really go next to anybody. And now Irish now goes next to Sorry and Buns. But Disney is still in the same place, so Disney doesn't really scream spy to me personally. And Salmon just looks like she just got sent to the... Salmon looks like he got sent to the bar from Teal, and now Teal's also picking up a print. So, to me, Teal looks like the spy behaviorally here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Teal. So Duke takes a drink, and it shouldn't. This shouldn't expire inherently, but she also goes back next to Alice. Okay, but there's no drink that gets taken. So, but if Teal did bug there, then I will have to credit for some sort of print. Also, Salmon with a print. That was like a slide. Wheels. Teal's my top sus at the current moment. Should be a dead briefcase. Duke doesn't go back next to Irish. Sorry doesn't really have that much pressure. Okay, so right now it looks like Salmon is Teal's ST, is what it looks like to me. So we're gonna see where Teal goes here. I'm keeping an eye on her. We take a really long-looking path, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But this could have been like a walking delegate. So I'm gonna see if this list gets taken or not. It does in fact get taken, so I'm going to shoot Teal. And there was a bug, which I did credit. I credited when he walked by Teal. I said there could have been a bug, so that's why I was going to be really on top of Prince and delegates after that point if the delegate didn't take. So, yeah, played out our game plan there. It's a lot more dynamic sniping against someone like Nebula because he's really good about doing missions, so you kind of have to be on your game, and if you're not, you're going to lose. But that's any, obviously, really, really good sniper. Which Nebula is, in fact, a really, really good sniper. This game, we're going to try and do missions here, so we're going to start out at Statue. I was hoping Twin would go next to me there. We see we are kind of like the least suspicious person right now. I could have swapped there, but I think I'm going to go to Red Bookcase later. And then I'm just going to go next to Plain Twin over here. Shouldn't be too sus because, obviously, Queen and Teal started out at that right bookcase. Could be watching me maybe for flirt, but I think we're keeping the Ambassador in view more than anything. So we're just going to see what people have. Wheels has a potential bug. So does Seek. So I think Wheels does get highlight for a bug there. Okay, we're going to fake BB. I wish this was green, but it's not. But fake BB. So Seek and it looks like Disney are out, and maybe Duke. So Seek is definitely out, so we won't be framing Seek anytime soon. Now we're just hoping for mission progress here from people. We're just gonna take these nice timer flirts here. Taking these timer flirts here. We don't want to make ourselves suspicious because the party's not doing anything. Disney's a low light probably. Rocker isn't doing anything. Duke is probably a low light. Seeks a low light. So any activity here is just a sham. So in reality, our best plan is just to stay still for the time being. When the party gets active, that's when I'll go to Red Bookcase. But until then, we're not going to do anything. I could BB here again after Teal gets back into conversation here, which I am going to.
Banana bread.
There we go. Maybe Disney wasn't low lit. I thought he was because he was taking the briefcase, but maybe Nebula didn't credit that. But we do BB again, just to maybe give maybe a couple more people real BB. But there's not really much activity to be had here, so it's a little bit of a sad state right now. I can't do anything in this party without it being completely obvious. Okay, but flirt's done. Red Bookcase when people get active. So remember, Seek's a low light. Okay, Blink Twin goes to blue. But yeah, I mean, like, this is just, I can't do anything. There's nothing to do here. Because if I do something, it's like, okay, well, I'll just shoot him for this because it's clearly the spy. So, but Rocker I don't think should be a low light. Queen has an inspect. We're going to try and frame Queen here, maybe. Because I know Queen has an early inspect, and she also stop talks. So this could be very spy-like. But she doesn't have enough activity. But she does go to like a print or a statue. I could actually see Nebula taking a civ shot there. Yeah, Disney's a low light. There's no, I just can't really do anything in this party, unfortunately. I mean, now I can. And I'm going to try to. We're going to bug and then go to Red Bookcase. So, you see that there's two people active on the left side of the venue. And I see Ambassador right there on our way to Red Bookcase. So I decided to just take this bug anyway. And I'm probably still going to get shot because Nebula is really, really good. But I think this is the most testing way after a really dead party to try and get the shot off. Because if we're lucky, this bug just isn't seen. And even if it is seen, okay, we're going to die anyway. We expect to die against Nebula, but I think this is the most testing option in this game. because General and White Dress were getting stared down there for like a little bit, and they weren't shot. So, yeah. So Nebula canceled the game there because it was a 3:05 pub, supposed to be 3:07, in 3 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 3 minutes. So, yeah. I'll quickly refresh you guys. So yeah, pub 3:07. 2:45. So yeah, 2:45. 17 guests. 17 guests. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure the setup's correct there. Okay. 3:07 pub. Let me just put it this way: is like tortured sniping against Nebula because he's really good. So, yeah, Hydra. We're not going to look at the ambassador. We're going to look at where people end up. So let's see. Rocker goes. Okay, well, I mean, Rocker goes next to the ambassador here. We see a time ad from Bling maybe, and Wheels. Okay, no time ad, but Bling does walk away. We have a boat. We have a bounce. Okay, this party is really. Yeah, it's not Rocker here. That looked like an AI like or non-AI like stop. Okay, Kane could have a reverse drive-by bug here. Okay, we have Duke flirting with Rubber Band. Okay, Buns also with Rubber Band and Duke. Yeah, and Vines. I should try to pathing snipe this game, but I'm trying to practice memory at the moment in my flirt pairs. So I'm not sniping this in the best possible way. Let's see, Seek. Oh yeah, I haven't even been watching Prince this game. So yeah, Seek with the print. Dizzy Switch Convo. Let's watch Texas Path here. That looks like a really AI-like thing to do, so we're going to lowlight it. Okay. Okay, Teal. It's not you. Okay, that's a good bounce. This is a little difficult here. Kane could have flirt with Alice. Smallman could be flirting with Alice there. So that could easily be a flirt. We redirect. Let's see. Buns is still next to Duke, but she was flirting with Disney. So Disney could very well have a flirt. Sorry, I'm not sure about. Oh, Sorry just misses. Okay, wait. That was really bad from Sorry. So it might just be Sorry. That path was really bad. We're going to see what Sorry does. We don't take a good-looking path. I think the spy is actually Sorry here. Okay, Buns. Unless I'm missing like a bug or something from Sorry, I think we just win. Smallman maybe finishing Prince here. Watching for bug. But no, I don't think so. And we just shoot Sorry. We shoot her there because obviously she's a highlight, so she has inspects. But she was highlight. Okay, I'm just making sure. But yeah, she didn't have a contact, so that's why I wasn't worried about her. And like that's why I said unless I'm missing a bug here, then I'm fine. So yes, we shoot Sorry because she just straight up takes the delegate, but she wasn't sent by anybody because she went next to Duke because we were watching her paths. So yeah, I don't even know who she was flirting with, to be completely honest with you. Maybe watching for early talks here, maybe. Oh, I did not mean to BB. I keep doing this. I just did this like my last set.
Banana bread.
I meant to flirt. Okay, leave me be. I meant to flirt. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. I swear to God, I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Anyway, it's all good. All right, whatever. We're just. It's looking like another timeout game because I mean like, come on. Well, because here's the thing, like pub's such a pathing venue that if I mess up even like the slightest of paths, I'm gonna lose anyway. So it's like I have higher odds of winning if I just sit here in conversation. Like, for example, Ambassador could come next to me, the real DA could come next to me, my flirt target is still next to me. It makes a lot more sense if I just stay in conversation, in my opinion. Because I know Nebula is not just going to civ shot. you know, any second now. Like he would civ shot after 30 seconds if someone's finishing a mission or something. But and we're gonna get a little flirt progress off here. So we're gonna fake redirect off something that way we can finish flirt a little bit sooner. And then if we are in the right opportunity for something, we can, you know, take it. But it's very contingent. And now we actually are. So now we're gonna go to this conversation. But we're not gonna go right to it because I can't. So we're gonna go in this conversation right here, which of course they both leave from. Oh no, but okay, but double agent comes with us. So this is huge. Okay, but she leaves. That's tragic. But if Smallman, we're gonna BB here.
Banana bread.
Another BB because we know we're not in a yellow conversation, so we can just kind of relax because it's not us. We're gonna time out here. I don't see any need to do anything. Whatever. Nice hold, nice hold. That was a good hold. Pub's too hard. I'm probably high lit, in all honesty, but no, I'm not high lit, but I'm not low lit, so it's like whatever. No point in doing anything. I do anything, I'm gonna die, so it's like whatever. I'm just not gonna bother. I think pub's too hard just to play against a really good sniper. So, this might not be the right setup. Yeah, 13 guests. Okay. Teien, also a nightmare. I feel like every venue, for the most part, is a nightmare to snipe against Nebula because he's really good. So, you know, his aura is just too much for me, honestly. Alright, Teien. Any 4 of 8. We have Abby for the front. Abby and HBA. And Sorry is the first offer. Okay, Sorry could have bugged there. Sorry until maybe Red Dress offered to... Okay, Perlin's still there. Okay, Taft, I'll have to watch his cycles. There's a printed blue books now. Smallman rejects. Okay, but Taft won cycles, though. So no one has inspecs yet, which is good. I want to make sure that the list doesn't go here, which it does not. Taft goes to blue books. Okay, Smallman with a prince. That's a little weird. I won't lie. But... Okay, Irish and Sorry both have bug credits here. Oh, there was a time ad, so Red Dress maybe. Sorry hasn't moved from that spot, so it's not her. White Dress. That's a bug from White Dress. I've been doing those bugs a lot in my videos where like you try to bug across somebody, and you know there you're like I'm not just not gonna watch White Dress there just because you know the DA is right there. So I was making sure to just keep watching White Dress there. It looks like she tried to bug even before that, which I did note, and I did keep in mind. So if she did something like later on in the game, I would have been like, oh, that's a little weird, but. So we're just gonna go right here, nothing crazy. I have a drink in my hand, so I don't think I should be credited here. And we're just going to go closer to Smallman, I think. Okay, Teal 1 cycles this, but I don't know if he's going to, you know, recognize that or not. Could get a nice early BB here if Teal goes into convo, which she does, I think.
Banana bread.
Okay, everyone has real BB, so that's really good. Okay, we're going to go to center of statues here. Everyone has real BB, and so he's going to be needing to be careful about everybody. If we do this early as possible, it's going to look really, really good. I just 3-cycle, but do you think he notices? We're watching Bug too heavily here, I think. I'm assuming he saw me at center statues, right? I mean, it doesn't feel like he did. This is very weird. Because I feel like he didn't even notice me at center statues. Either he's like really hardcore baiting me here, or I feel like I'm not even being watched here. He's watching Bug really, really hard. Now we have 2 minutes to just find like a really good reject chain, or we find a bug. So this is looking really, really good for us, I think. In my opinion, but we'll see. Okay, Buns takes. I have a lot of cover here, by the way. So if the ambassador walks past me, I should be able to find a bug. We're gonna take this drink, and I want to see how much attention he's gonna pay it. Doesn't look like much, so that's interesting to me. I was gonna bug there, but I think it's really suspicious if I do. So I'm gonna refrain against doing that. And now I'm gonna have a nice bug opportunity here. And Smallman actually goes to center statues for us, which is really good. I still don't even know if he's seen us at statues or not, though. But we're going to bug on the way out if he goes over here this way past Smallman. Okay, there we go. There's the bug. And it does not look like it's seen, so I think we get away with this one. Yeah, a lot of activity. The BB was perfect. So it sets you up for a lot of stuff once you do center inspects, because then it's just a waiting game at that point. Not an easy game to snipe at all, by the way. I mean, basically one thing that you have to see that entire game is that bug right there. But with Smallman just going and eating up your attention at center statues like that, you're not really expecting. Plus, it's like really quickly, right? Like as soon as Ambassador leaves, you have to be looking at him to make sure nothing crazy is happening. And so then yeah, you just take that bug, and then whatever happens, happens, right? So yeah, not an easy game to snipe though by any means. You have to catch the bug, right? Like if you don't catch the bug, you're just not winning the game there. So yeah. Okay, library. 5 of 8. Okay, baby, BHH, so mask, baby mask. Okay, white dress maybe with the bug. I think teal's the spy. Just because she goes next to Disney. I think teal's the spy just because I feel like it's interesting the second that, Disney landed on the yellow bookcase that she, went off of it. But I could be just tunneling here. But anyway, baby mask. White dress with inspects. Okay, I think that's like Perlin from Disney as well, by the way. I think we tried to cheese it. That's a bump from you. Yeah, so it should just be Disney here. Yeah. Well, now we're just kind of looking like a spy going to windows. Because if he went in that conversation right there, it would look a lot. The path would probably look a lot very spy-like. So Nebula not wanting to just give away the path. But I mean, Nebula's probably thinking like, I'm just so screwed here. So we're gonna watch this path. I don't really even need to watch the Purloin. We go next to Salmon. Looks like a flirt. Yeah, list goes. Either Duke or Bun or James Bond. I'm probably just going to shoot James Bond here, in all honesty, but yeah, that looked like the sort of not anti-tell, but the tell that the spy's arms kind of just jolt out in front of them here. Probably just Disney. So the reject was at the yellow bookcase. This is a common cheese spies like to do, where they try and reject it there. And yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because if I was staying on this side 1 second longer, or I didn't pay Disney any mind, he easily could have gotten away with it. But yeah, no. So now we're just flirting across from Salmon here. I'm assuming. So I'm really just waiting for a BB or something. I mean, I know what book that's from. He can't really cheese that. He's never getting a time ad off. So Disney's just stuck. If the spy is Disney, then this game is just going to be at a standstill. Even though I'm pretty sure it's Disney or Duke, but Duke hasn't even moved from his spot yet, so he's not a threat at all. So yeah. And Library 5 of 8's a really, really hard venue to win against a really good sniper. So that's probably what Nebula is thinking, is that he has to try something to try and get missions wins past. Okay, I think we just double animation here, but I'm still going to wait. Oh, I didn't even notice Alice was actually in that conversation. That's really funny. Could have tried microfilming there as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think the plan now is I think he might just be thinking I'm just going to time out, and I'm going to try to BB not in a yellow conversation, just as like a last ditch effort to get a win off. Try to squeeze everything you can out of the game. But unfortunately, in this spot, I just think that there's nothing left for you to do.
In the end of red.
Yeah, BB, and he's not even in the conversation, which I kind of figured. Low light white dress, wheels, baby, and mask still. So. Not all of our ducks are in a row. The only mission I think that's happened is Purloin, and maybe a bug's happened, but either way, we don't have any other missions than that, so we're just waiting. It's really nice that he has his hands full with a book right now, because that kind of helps us. And, yeah, now we're just going to really watch this bookcase entry, which is microfilm. So, obviously, trying to do some more progress. And, yeah, our mission count's dead on accurate, even though I think Salmon was his ST. So we might have only had, like, around 68% flirt, depending on what he actually had, but... Anyway, yeah, so we had the count there. No prince, no bug. That's what we kind of thought. All knew it was only Purloin, and we could just wait 10 years for that. Okay, that bug didn't take. That's really unfortunate. Am I dead? Yeah, I mean... I tried to do the same thing, because, I'm trying to predict, like, when he's just going to move his laser, but he didn't ever move his laser, so I go for a bug there, and it didn't work. I mean, 5 of 8 library, I'm probably not winning it against Nebula, so we just go for something anyway, because screw it, because you gotta try something, so it's like, yeah, I'm happy to make it, I thought it was intentional. I've been practicing a little bit for the group setup, and I don't really like the group setup myself, so like I was more than happy to start off on gallery. But yeah, we're playing obviously the bracket stage. So last two venues are high-rise and modern, so this is high-rise, no microfilm setup. Flirt pairing comes really in handy on high-rise, so that's what we're going to try and utilize to our advantage here. Let's see. No bug from general. Wheels maybe with the bug. Kane maybe with the bug, but I don't think so. Wheels getting offered to. We have Mustard on the left bookcase. So Mustard's flirting. We have a fishing pole. So maybe like there's mustard all over like a fishing pole or something. Okay, no bug. Really good looking. Well, that was a good looking path until the end of it. We need to be wary of swap as well. So, Blink Twin, we're going to have to watch his flirts here. Okay, but we're not flirting with anybody, but if we are flirting with somebody, it's either going to be Buns or Rocker. Buns and Rocker flirting again. So, Mustard. It looks like a slide. Okay, yeah. There's only a couple real BBs, which is General, White Dress. Okay, wait, so let's see. So, Drumsticks and then Kebab are the only real BB. Buns. Okay, Kane reject. White Dress first print. Bling, we need to be careful of, who doesn't have real BB, by the way. Black Pepper's over there. We have Wheels as well. Okay, if he swapped on that side, I just lose. Straight up. To be fair, though, I think Kane could actually have a bug. Okay, Blink Twin does not have real BB, but he could have a swap. This is a hard. I should have been paying more attention. I should have had this. I mean, if Blinkman's finishing here, that's my bad. Could be a bug from Kane, but I don't think it would have taken. White dress, no flirt. Okay, Blink Twin goes next to Duke, so that's not flirting from Blink Twin, so I think we're still fine. Blink Twin does not have flirt, I'm pretty sure. General goes next to White Dress, who could have some flirt with, maybe. Okay, Buns goes next to Blink Twin. That is a possible one, maybe. I want to see him. If he talks again, that's when I would be sus. If he talks again here, I'll be suspicious of him. But we don't talk, which you would have expected him to talk next to Buns again. Okay. Okay, Kane wasn't real BB. Okay. Yeah, it is Blink Twin. So oh shoot. Oh, I didn't even realize Blink Twin was in for this real BB. Yeah, I did think it was actually Blink Twin for a little bit there. We did flirt with Duke. What else did we flirt with Duke? Oh, duh, at the beginning. Oh my gosh. I forgot to credit this whole mess of like a pad here, but yeah, that's my bad. So yeah, that game I made multiple mistakes. First of all, I didn't even think about Twin at the end there with the BB. And then second of all, I didn't credit his first flirt, so I think that was the big mistake that game. Because I didn't think, like, I was like, oh, he's flirting with Duke, but I was like, nah, it's probably not. We're going to go and inspect here. So he does check the statues. So yeah, I mean, if I hit the green test there, I think I could probably get it to work. But since I missed the green test, it's like, okay, well, for whatever reason, it's like I feel like no matter what other set I play, I'm like always hitting greens, and then I record, and then my white rate just suddenly is like so much higher. I don't know. But yeah, the main mistake of that first high-rise sniper game was mainly just the fact that I just wasn't on top of his flirt there. Puff, laugh, sheep. Okay. Okay, trophy, puff, laugh, sheep. Trophy, we have a grill. And then we have a tiger. Okay, red books. Good looking path from Smallman there. But not completely innocent, I think. Print it red. Okay. So Disney. So lightsaber cutting like a trophy, maybe you could picture. And we'll say that expires at like 15 after. Slide. Puff, laugh, sheep. Slide. White dress. That looked weird from Blink Twin. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Smallman or not Smallman. Oops, I mean to do that. Wheels. Plain twin prints. Buns does return correctly, I think. By the way, Wheels is the only one with the delegate, and it beat a salmon. Okay, we go back to red. There's a print on the left statue. Smallman, we kind of have to watch for a microfilm here.
Banana bread.
Okay, never mind. Let's see. Sorry, Rocker. This is interesting to me because I don't really have that much sus from a lot of people here. Buns could reject delegate, I guess. White dress. Okay, Alice and Kane, maybe? Vines? Yeah, Vines should be a thing. Okay. Okay, goes next to General. That's huge. Could be flirting with General again because the lightsaber, remember from earlier. Plain Twin could go to the left statue. Buns is doing a lot of missions here, which makes me think she's the spy in a way, but... Plain Twin looks like we're waiting for something here. We do get another statue. Okay, sorry. Red, okay, this is the print from Plain Twin, I think. I don't have another mission from him, though, so I have to hold, I think. I really want to shoot him, but I don't know. I don't know what else he has, is the issue. Yeah, there's the bug. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, did we miss the print, maybe? We missed the print? There was a print on the red bookcase, right? I thought there was a print on red. Yeah, because I knew we had one of the prints from earlier, but it was on the briefcase, but did we not? That's my bad. I swear to God that there was a print on red bookcase, so that's why I was watching Plain Twin. I really wanted to shoot him there. I thought there was a print. Maybe Nebula also thought that there was a print. Yeah, and then the bug there, obviously, was enough to, you know, seal the deal. But yeah, that's my bad. I thought he had prints. That's my bad. Okay. We're going to try for a direct microphone this game, I think. Never mind, I got highlight, so I guess I can't really do that. Well, I still can, technically. There we go. So I think this is clean. Okay, we're going to try and go get this print off of the bar, I think. There's no printed bar, though. That's my bad. I want to see where Ambassador goes here. Is he going to go to bar? No, he doesn't. Okay, that looks okay. Teal. We're gonna BB here, and then we're gonna maybe go statue to statue.
Banana bread.
He's watching Ambassador here, so like I'm only gonna be like at the back of his mind here. We're obviously not swapping here because that's way too aggressive. We shouldn't have any missions here, so I don't think I would get shot for something like a statue to statue here. Okay, statue to statue. See what happens here. I think he could find this shot, but I'd be surprised if he did because I don't think he has this microfilm. So statue here. Will I get shot? He's watching my blinks probably. And we do get past. Perfect. There we go. Did we skip a venue? Is there only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there is only 7. So yeah, that's 14. GG's. Not an easy set. I mean, just there's so much like I'm sure you can see the stress in my voice when I'm sniping some of these games because like I'm thinking like, oh, did I miss something? Like Nebula is more than capable of like getting something by me like when I'm not paying attention. So I almost have to get a little scared like when there's some credit or when there's like some activity. So sniping Nebula not very easy at all, but this set we managed to for the most part find him out a lot. But yeah, I think the high race game I am a little bit sad that I forgot about Blink Twin because obviously I knew that he had a fake BB. I probably would have just shot him based on completion because he also didn't slide at the center statue pad like a lot of AIs typically do. So I did think that that was a little weird. But yeah, I think typically I'm making a couple mistakes in these sets, and I think that was definitely one of them. But yeah, I think that's it for this. If you stuck around to the end, thank you for watching. This was a really, I think, fun set to watch and some nice little practice. It was a little sneak peek of the bracket setups. So there's that. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.